Hello and welcome to Joe Teaches Al Dwarf Fortress.
I'm Joe.
I'm Al.
By the way, do you know what this is up here?
Is that a gem of some kind?
That is adamantium? That's the elusive
I think
super
the
metal.
actual term is adamantine.
Adamantine. Yes, it's not adamantium because that's what Wolverine's claws are made out of.
But it isn't, like, it's in the Bible, they refer to the adamant stone, which is where they got the idea for adamantium. Like, Marvel didn't invent it, they just took a word that already existed and smushed it together with, like, metal-sounding stuff.
Huh.
Yeah, that's where we get the word adamant from. He was adamant, I mean, he couldn't change his mind.
But what's the Dwarf Fortress version?
I mean, I assume it's a really strong metal. Would you like me to look it up in the wiki, Joe? I don't know that. I just know about real life. I don't have time for your dwarfy stuff.
Who cares about real life? I want to know what Dwarf Fortress says. So, by the way, we started a mood. Bop, 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 bop. He claimed a workshop. He's grabbing stuff. He's grabbing a thing of wood. 2 things of wood. 3 things of wood. One of the blocks, a raw stone. Look at him go. Okay, he's got a lot of stuff here. Doesn't always mean anything, but... And he started. Alright, we'll see what that is. Okay, silver hammers. I think Joe Schmo made some... I'm just gonna make sure we have some decent silver hammers. Enough of them.
So, just FYI, adamantine in Dwarf Fortress is a rare, high-value metal which is impossibly lightweight, strong, and sharp.
Yep.
It is refined from raw adamantine and can be woven into cloth or smelted into wafers.
It is also pretty much how you trigger the circus a lot of times.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I know they have an adamant, like, thing around the circus.
Yeah. There's a connection there. You can get adamantine without triggering the circus, but that has not been my experience. Also, am I saying that right? Adamantine? Adamantine?
Yes. Nobody knows, Joe. You can say it however you want to.
Blushkenflarb.
There you go.
Well, I don't have any coffins? Oh, okay. Also, I wanted to slaughter some animals. That was something that I've been thinking about. Because we have a lot of things that I don't want.
I want to do a study of, like, what kind of sounds people make when they make up words. It seems like there's a very there's about 5 different sounds that people just mush together to make up made-up words that aren't real.
I see now what you're saying.
Like, it's not like real words that you don't understand.
Like when people have to, when it's like cue the gibberish.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, when people are trying to type something that's gibberish, they just end up typing a lot of ASDF all over and over again in different combinations.
That is true.
Not literally that, but you know what I mean. Like, you can tell when somebody's just bashing the keyboard instead of, here's a sequence of letters that mean something, but I don't understand what it means.
That's why writing made-up languages or making up names and certain things like that is pretty difficult. This is our guy training our dingo.
Something like Dwarf Fortress actually randomizes that completely, which is interesting.
What?
Like Stonish Deb Kazar.
Not you, this. Oh. A date palm wood mellist. I guess that's an instrument?
Musical instrument, yeah.
Which, by the way...
Good thing they got those mellist strings, isn't it?
Let's see what we got. All-craft, rubberwood, rectangular, granite, cabochons, the
metal stringed instrument
spikes and...
with a stone yoke and a glass body. That sounds boss! The strings are suspended from the yoke down to the body, and the musician plays the 10 strings with a bone bow.
That's pretty cool. A light, buzzy timbre. Did we ever figure out... I know. Okay, never mind. We didn't figure out how to make a big instrument. Like, they don't put those into the cabinets, right?
I don't... What big instrument are we talking about?
Well, we have that, Okay, I need to make coffers out of blue stuff. There it is, go play coffer. We have 2. Bump. Sorry, I had to get this done first. Well, one of our other artifacts was a big... This thing.
Are we removing those cabinets, or are we just going to leave those there?
I hadn't thought of that. I was sort of on autopilot there. This is a large stationary wooden musical instrument. So do we build that?
I'm not sure. Let me look up the musical instruments part of the wiki.
Is instruments? Oh, wait, hang on. There it is. Instruments. Shift I. Okay, never mind. Answer that myself. Where should we put the...
I would say in the far corner away from the door.
Down here? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to wait till that's engraved then. See, they're engraving it, though? This is smoothed. This is engraved.
Oh, I see that.
And I'm thinking maybe we have cabinets and...
Masterpiece Silver Warhammer's happening, by the way.
That is happening. Gonna go to military. Gonna go to the creative leaps. Gonna go to equip. Weapon?
Give him some dang hammers!
This guy's holding our masterpiece tin sword.
Definitely don't want to lose that.
No. But they will have warhammers. Can I copy and paste that down? Man, I can't copy and paste that down. I can make it silver, though. No, I can't. What in the hell?
Failure with Joe.
What just happened?
Starring Joe.
We made some short swords, but that didn't. We don't want that. We want warhammers. How do I get rid of this?
I don't know. You're the... let me tell you, Joe. And Al teaches Joe, Dwarf Fortress.
I hit enter. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And then, for this, material, silver. Check.
I just wanted to see if you could figure it out on your own before.
Of course. Bump. The faster way of doing this is to make a whole new uniform. Add uniform. Uniform 4. Name it. Warhammers. It will have, in weapons, warhammers made out of silver. And that's it for now, because I forget how I was going to solve the armor problem.
So you're just not going to solve it?
Correct.
They're just going to run around naked. It's okay. They've got their warhammers.
For the creative leaps, we will shift you.
Can you tell them not to wear any clothes? Can you force them to be naked?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm kind of intrigued by that possibility.
They might default to putting on
like a thong or something.
Cloth stuff. Yeah,
which apparently does exist.
Thong. All right, but we don't want him having warhammers because he's got that. How do I unassign, bastard?
Does it enter?
No, shift enter is used for squad, enter is used for position. I'm not seeing pry assignments. Shift P, what do you think that does? Huh, I have no idea what that does. Enter. Alright, that did nothing.
That's great.
Oh, maybe you can assign uniforms to individual. That's possibly what it is. Choose squad to reorder. I'm gonna back out of that. So, equip this guy. We don't want him having a silver warhammer. That's where we overwrite that. We want him having this stupid thing.
Woohoo!
Okay. Now they've got their hammers. What do you think of the cabinet plus coffer thing we've got going on? Would you prefer that just to be...
It's just offset in a weird way now. Like, the coffers
are
right. Nicely
you are correct.
Put in the corner there. But you've already placed the cabinets.
Well, they're going. Bye-bye.
I mean, place the coffers, I'm saying. Can you remove the coffers and then put them back?
Yeah. Yes, you can. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
And we need a few more coffers.
Man, Tony's just engraving all kinds of masterpieces. Mr. Sith Coat.
Tony's Sith Coat.
He doesn't have any confidence in his work, though.
No, none whatsoever. No, actually we want T. Disable, enable, only blocks. Here you go, Al. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Da-na-na-na!
Da-na-na! That's great.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. We'll come back to that, and it'll be awesome.
Okay. I believe you.
I think. Yes.
So you don't want to try to go over and get that adamantine?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
It's fine. It's okay.
No, I don't.
I think it's okay, Joe. I think you can get it. I believe in you.
Hmm.
It's impossibly light and strong. And also, you probably need to make more bedrooms.
Did I make a macro for that?
You did. I think.
We'll find out. Control L. Bedrooms. Chakalaka. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Blip. Bop bop. Choop. Ding. Okay, so I'm kind of liking this inner square could be, or maybe even the really inner square could still be a platform. I'm not hating that.
Yeah.
I definitely like the gaps on the absolute outsides. We could build a nice floor here and actually make it of the same rock, so it's all the same color. That's any of that striking your fancy?
I like that, yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Do you have any green rocks? I see some green rocks in the walls.
That's a good question. Let's find out what they are. Praise. That was a gem.
Okay.
I see that shoe. Grab that shoe. Let's go down to our mine. We got yellow. I don't know what that is. Blue.
I'm okay with yellow if you want to do yellow.
That's gold. Yes!
The gold floor?
Yes. Yes. I have to make gold blocks first, I think?
Sure. That's a thing. If we want to build some bricks, what are you going to make them out of? Gold?
Man, you're right. Tony's rocking the, I have struck picture, Jasper. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Is my gem cutter cutting away? He is. Man. Look at him go. Okay.
Low value gems. Found in sedimentary layers.
I have to smelt the gold bar first. Okay.
There's a lot of blocks in that stockpile.
We're just getting warmed up. Which one goes to... So, remember we tinkered with the whole blunt helmet thing? The whole give stockpile, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
It assigned numbers to the things before, right? It was a little... It doesn't do that anymore. I think that was a DF hack thing, which I'm missing. Because I don't know which smelters... I guess it's this one, but... Hopefully that comes back soon. Smelt native gold ore. Alright. That's coming together. The inn is somewhere. Where is the inn?
Didn't they update DF hack recently? Wasn't there a new,
Alpha's out.
Okay. Somebody had released something for Linux recently, and I was like, yay! I still can't get, like, hardly anything to run on Linux as far as Dwarf Fortress. I can get the core game to run, but nothing as far as, the, whatchamacallit.
Any of the doodads?
Yeah, the starter pack.
Therapist and...
Yeah, specifically Therapist is the main thing, but I really would like some tiles, and I know that there's a way to do that manually, but I just could not figure it out.
My experience with the raw files when I accidentally messed everything up was that it was very confusing, and there's another fish in a tree.
Well, that's what Linux is about. That's those,
confusing?
Yeah. That's those lungfishes. They just flop around.
So weird. So weird.
Somebody draw us a picture of a lungfish. I want to see a lungfish. I demand it! I demand a picture of a lungfish.
Fisherman. Okay.
Here's a picture of a real life lungfish, but I don't think that's I imagine something very different in Dwarf Fortress land.
I guess I could make... alright, I know, I get it. I'll cancel the blocks for now. Yeah, leather armor. Remove. I guess that was a thing I was doing. Why didn't you
do that, Joe? What's wrong?
I don't know how leather works. I queued up leather armor eons ago, but I don't... Where to put this? How about right here? With some of our sweet blocks. Ovaltine.
I looked away. Okay. What are we constructing here?
That... a leather workshop to make leather goods. Because apparently, in my JM manager mode, I had put in some leather armor eons ago. I guess that was the decision I made because I can't make metal armor because we only have tin.
Right.
But I hadn't built the workshop where leather gets made. So, whoops.
Whoops, indeed.
And we are out of sand now. That is irritating. I have struck coal. That's a little odd. All right, waiting on that.
We don't have anywhere
Caravan.
to get sand. Is that right? There's no way to like
That's
dig.
what this whole. That's what all this was about. That's why we're over here, just looking for
I
sand.
guess we could keep digging.
This is
Sort of do some
sandy clay,
exploratory
but that's not
mines.
the same. Yeah, it would be pretty high up. Also, we do have a different biome over here, so yeah, we can. Little exploratory mine heading over here. Not the worst idea in the world. Let's see what that guy finds. Huh. Orthoclay's Ovaltine is green.
What? Oh yeah.
I don't know. I just saw a guy carrying a green block. Well, let's go to the yeah, we do have green blocks.
Not many
Yes.
though. Not enough to build
No,
all that
that's-
floor.
This is kind of rare. But we're going with gold, so it's okay.
That's fine.
Look at this. Man, you were right. Holy
It's
cow.
a lot of blocks.
What?
Oh, you're talking about the people sleeping.
Yeah, there's a... Wow. All right. Build bed.
Well, that's a not ugly
needs bed.
type of rock, at least. I like how smooth the edges on that rock are.
Which one?
The brown rock they're in now. Like, sometimes they dig out the raw rock and it just looks awful, like that cobblestone-looking stuff up there at the top. But this rock looks
Oh, I
pretty
see.
nice. To my eye. I'm sure they still want it smooth and stuff.
Of course. That being said, let's see how the ground... All right, that is done. So we're going to build instrument all the way back here.
That was my thought, where you can build it. I mean, that's... Yeah.
Mamtrochig! That thing...
I don't remember having that name.
We
That's
are-
pretty cool.
We are also then going to build containers. Not cabinets. Oh, okay, so here's something interesting. This cabinet got placed before they got to engraving. So that square never got engraved. So we're going to double check and make sure that the whole floor gets engraved. We do not build anything accidentally. Looks like it's just that spot, so that's okay.
If there's a cabinet on top of it, are they going to be bothered that it's not engraved, though? Or is it just a you thing?
That might be a me thing. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Wouldn't that bother you?
No, it wouldn't. There's
Yes,
a cabinet on top of it. In my house, it would not bother me. I'm like, there's no carpet on that part of the floor. Yeah, but you can't see it because there's a shelf.
Yeah, but if it has legs, you can see it stops.
I
It
would
look
not
weird to
use a
me.
shelf that has legs for that part of the floor.
Well, you're a shelf with legs. And I pretty much won that argument, I think.
All right.
Your mom goes to
I
college.
feel pretty... I have that shirt.
I love that song. He's so happy when he delivers it. You can just hear it in his voice. I gotta watch that movie again.
It's been forever for me, too. I feel bad that I haven't seen it recently.
Holy cow.
It probably doesn't
Okay.
hold up, Joe.
Oh, it does.
Does it?
I've definitely seen it recently enough to know
A
that it
freaking
holds up.
shotgun. What do you... Or no, a freaking 12 gauge. What do you think?
Oh my god. Oh, my coffers.
I love the great thing about Napoleon Dynamite is he's awkward. You know, there's a little bit of that cringe factor, but it's not to the level of like he's so confident in himself most of the
Yeah.
time. Like not completely confident, but just enough confident where you don't feel bad for him. You feel like,
Mhm.
yeah, you did spend it hunting wolverines with or Alaska and whatever that line is that I've forgotten now.
What?
Hunting.
Not sure.
He spent this summer hunting wolverines in
Oh,
Alaska
yes.
with his uncle hunting wolverines.
Yes.
Really disappointing that
do
John
that.
Heater didn't break out. He was supposed to be in
What happened with him?
well, he was in several movies. There was
Yeah, he was in
there
some
was that
bad rom-coms.
School for Scoundrels, which I remember kind of liking when I first saw it. He played a more dramatic role. And I thought that he did pretty well in that, but it wasn't a hit. But he was
Mhm.
he was slated to be in Buddy Holly is Alive and Well on Ganymede, which is a movie
Okay.
I want to see get made, and
That sounds like a movie you want to see get made.
it's
I agree.
not made yet. Like they shot a teaser trailer with him. They got him in, and they shot a little bit of footage, and that's up on their site. And they did a Kickstarter, and I guess just there was never enough interest to make it happen. So I didn't donate any money, Joe. I think that's probably why. It's my fault.
That's true.
I didn't give them the $50 million they needed to make Buddy Holly is alive and well on Ganymede.
Well, I just realized something. This is going to get tricky. Engraving these walls up here is going to have to be a human macro thing.
Yep.
You know why I can't just do a swatch across the whole thing?
Hold on, let me think. No, I don't.
They'll engrave the floor. Well, considering what my plans are, to carve out some of the floor.
Right.
And they're engraving masterpieces at this point, and if someone's masterpiece gets jacked, they get grumpy.
Oh, so if you dig a channel down through the floor, they're going to be like, what the heck? I just carved that! Floor. You smashed it with a pickaxe!
That was a masterpiece thing!
I could definitely...
By the way, have we looked at masterpiece engravings yet?
No. I didn't know... Can you do that?
Definitely can do that now. Let's find some engravings after I do this. Are the walls...
I can totally empathize with that, too. Like, when I work hard on something and then it gets undone... Like, I build Legos for my kids. I'm like, let's build Legos, Daddy. And so what happens is they stick 2 Legos together and I build a spaceship and then they take my spaceship and they smash it. And I'm like, I just built that! You huge dirtbag! Why did you mess up my Lego that I built? You didn't build anything! You stuck 2 blocks together and called it a spaceship. I actually built a spaceship. It had an airlock and everything. Functional airlock. And you're like, I'm taking all these pieces apart now. We're playing Legos. I'm a great dad.
I don't know.
It's frustrating.
How do I do this? Detailed. Where are the masterpieces? I don't know how to tell what a masterpiece is. I
thought the ones with the circles were masterpieces.
Engraved on the floor is a masterfully designed image of Joseph Devon. Oh, nice. By Tony Sithcote. Joseph Devon is surrounded the dwarves. The artwork relates to the selection of me as the position of expedition leader of the godly Sax. Founding of Boot Teach by the godly Sax. A lot of founding. We don't have any... Where's that Cyclops fight? This is the... This is an engraving commemorating one of the statues Michelangelo built.
He's got a lot of floor, okay? It can't all be significant stuff.
Militia commander of the... Interesting. I've never seen that one before.
The worthless dents. The upper crossbow.
Is that one of our artifacts? Is of the worthless dents, the long rubber wood? Yes,
yeah, don't you remember the rubber wood crossbow?
Yeah, there it is. I had no idea it was the worthless dents. That just did not click.
I forgot the name of it at the time, but yes.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Did I ever build this bed? I had such plans.
Yeah, you're allowed to keep playing the game while I talk about Napoleon Dynamite, Joe.
I have been. But
did you build those beds for the bedrooms?
Look at the gold blocks.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, that's a good amount of them.
That's funny. Well, no, because the wooden beds. I was talking about that. We have an artifact bed, and I completely lost track of that.
Do they look different?
I'm not seeing anything different.
There's a lot of beds. Well, they'll start making a lot of artifact beds eventually, right?
No, that was an artifact.
Oh, okay.
Not a masterpiece. Although, as you said, I'm not sure if... No, because I don't think I've ever seen an artifact built by someone who is just really, really good at stuff. You have to have a mood, I think. So one of these beds is special. Someone gets a really amazing bed. It is made out of slate, and there's a donkey in the dining room. I'm going to kill more animals.
They have not invented memory foam in Dwarf Fortress Land, Joe.
No, they have not.
I got my new memory foam mattress in the mail the other day.
Isn't it weird how small they can crush those things down into for shipping, and how heavy they are?
It wasn't actually terribly heavy. Or maybe I'm just really strong, Joe. Maybe that's it. But it's not even just memory foam. I had like 4 or 5 years ago, I ordered a bed from Walmart.com that was like an inner spring type, and they had that one squashed down too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the one I'm replacing now. So
I need a new bed to be perfectly. If we're going to be talking about beds that
I went
need.
I went to a mattress store and then I was like, you know what, this $300 thing on Amazon, this is good enough.
I was about to ask, has that changed? I guess it has.
What changed?
Bed shopping. Beds always used to be, you definitely had to go to the store and.
Well, you can go lay on the bed in the store for 5 minutes and try to make a judgment.
Do you feel? I guess I should ask you this after you've tried your bed out for a while.
Okay. I mean, I've had it for 2 or 3 days, so it's definitely not.
Do you feel it was a good buy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's. I mean, some people. First of all, there's there's a little bit of a chemical smell from being in that thing. So I've got like a fan in the window, sort of trying to ventilate my room. Because
let me do this.
It's not awful, but if you were sensitive to that kind of thing, I think it would be a big problem.
Well, it goes away after a couple days.
Okay, well, hopefully it will. It has not quite gone away yet.
Do you think every memory foam item in all the land reeks like that?
I've never
forever?
had a memory foam mattress, Joe. I don't know what the norm is.
But you've never had like a pillow or anything? I got a pillow pretty early on. The stray cat has been stung by a honeybee.
Oh no!
Here on Al Teaches Joe About Beds. Which is apparently what this is.
I feel less. Do people feel weird about buying stuff online?
I mean, less and less.
Stuff?
Beds was sort of the.
I bought my wife's engagement ring on Walmart.com.
Interesting.
I spent like $600, and she's happy with it. Like, she helped me pick it out. We looked through. They had like a cool little selection, and we looked through, and I spent the money. But I felt like, why would I go to a jeweler and spend all this? Is that guy sitting there trying to worship in the doorway? By the way,
the miner.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea what he's doing.
I don't know how far the meeting room extends.
You know what? It might actually. Yeah, he's worshiping the door. Okay.
I don't know if you can resize that, but I would resize it personally. He's like,
that's hilarious.
He's suddenly just like, wow, I don't feel like.
I feel way less dirty. Or less holy now. Dirty also.
I'm just standing in this dark hallway.
I mean, the fact that he was there is like this hidden nook of this church. This is where I worship. Now he's here. Look, oh, this is much different.
Wow, look at this.
Everyone's talking about how great this temple was. It's kind of a piece of crap. It's just this hole in this wall here. Oh, how I get it. There's freaking gold floors. Good God.
Well, this is
what'd I do?
That lack of sleep, man. That's a thing. That's gonna be great for our live stream of The Sims tonight.
I was just about to say that is making me look forward to The Sims tonight, because that's always something I look forward to, is watch a queue on The Sims if possible. And now that you're sleep deprived, that's exciting. Why is this not engraving? What am I missing here?
You have to hit E. Are they already engraved?
No, this is what they look like engraved.
Okay.
Standard marker? Did I hit something? Let's back out of this.
Drake!
Far. D. E. I'm utterly confused. Could I... What?
Why don't you...
You know what? It's because they can't get to it.
Oh, they can't?
Oops. I channeled this out. Son of a bitch.
Oh, you did? I didn't realize you'd already channeled it.
Apparently, yes.
Well, how are you doing it now?
Yes. They can get to this. Those very far corners are channeled. Not corners, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Are you going to build a floor or something there to...
I guess. Now we have this whole gold floor idea. Maybe the top should be gold, and then this will be silver.
Maybe. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
You queue up some silver blocks. Silver blocks. Silver blocks.
I knew that was coming. Absolutely.
I hate that song.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, hate's the word for it.
It's so depressing.
Enjoy it, maybe. Is it?
Yeah.
That I would not have... That's not the word I would have used.
Okay, well, you can be wrong.
Thank you. Very kind of you to allow me an opinion. Oh, what's the best way to do this? There's no best way.
What are you trying? I don't even understand what you're doing.
I'm building the silver floor. Silver floor. How did you already forget that?
No, I thought we needed. I legitimately thought we needed to make silver blocks. You're building it out of silver
turns
bars.
out you can do it out of silver bars.
Also, you're building it all the way to the edge, which is confusing to me because I thought we were leaving some space.
That was before the whole silver and gold thing came along.
Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Everyone wishes for
Also,
silver and gold.
I need to build, at least temporarily anyway, stairs there, because, hello.
Well, I was thinking we would build like a crap floor out to the corners and then pull all that out once they got engraved.
Yeah, but
we're not.
I'm just kind of on autopilot with silver, so what the hell.
All right, so no open space in this floor.
I haven't decided that yet. Currently, I mean, just because we put silver down doesn't mean we can't pick silver up. There's nothing lost, I don't think.
Is there not? It's interesting.
I don't think so. I think it reverts back to bar. Maybe it will. Who cares? I'm swimming in silver. Silver I have. Oh, will the bottom floor be tin?
Yes, it has to be.
Yeah, I guess it kind of does.
We have to, like, that. There's no way, and now that you've said that, there's no way not to do that.
Problem is, we have 2 more. Gold, silver...
Well, stone at the bottom, right? So that we can leave.
Okay, yeah, that's engraved stones. I don't want to cover that up anyway. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were saying there's 2 more after that.
Nope, it's gold, silver. This could be tin, and then this is stone.
Yeah,
perfect.
I like us just sort of. I like the idea that you can invent some kind of spiritual reasons for all of this.
It's pretty neat.
Like, anthropologists could study this fort in the future and be like, yeah, clearly they're going closer to God as they get to the different levels.
It's gonna be you. It's gonna be Urist McPlump Helmet.
He shows up and he can't talk to anybody. He just steals all their weapons and runs away. We're like, make him into hooch!
Quick, boil him down.
I don't think that wasn't in this Let's Play. For those of you who didn't listen to the previous Let's Play, I talked about playing in adventure mode, and I became a Plump Helmet man. And it turns out you can't talk as a Plump Helmet man. Plump Helmets don't speak. You're Dingo Man! Oh yeah, they're fine with that. They don't care that dingoes can't speak. You can totally speak as a Dingo Man. A Plump Helmet man, that's a bridge too far. A bridge over the River Kwai, someone might say. Bridge to Terabithia.
It was you were so excited too. You sent around a photo of like your options because it generates those with the world, and you're like, "Oh my god, I could be a Plump Helmet man. How do I not pick that?" And then
that's how.
Later on,
that's how you don't pick that.
Turns out, whoa, we're gonna just make it on tin bars. Woo! Look at that.
I'm making zero sense at this point.
No, we're out of tin bars.
No!
And one of these is accidentally...
How are we out of tin bars, Joe?
Because I made all those bins, and that one over there.
Did you accidentally make a zinc bar floor?
Run. I
guess we can hack it up.
Yeah. What makes tin? This something? Cassiterite? That sounds right.
We need more... We've gotten to the point where we're like, no, we need more tin! After all of that, where you were... tin. We have so much tin, we can't do anything with it. We try to build an entire floor out of it. We run out.
I just saw a horse grow up, and he's gonna get killed.
That's my favorite song, Joe.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Stray horse. Boom! Llama I want. Mule. Why am I even getting these things?
Can mules just wander in? By the way, how goes the search for sand?
Oh, yeah. What do we got?
It doesn't look like sand to me.
No. This is chert, I want to say. Hey, that's nice. Chert. Sandy clay, which is not the same, unfortunately. I would double check that. Sandy clay, chert.
I'll search for Sandy clay. Sandy clay?
Check.
Sandy clay? Do we have a Sandy clay in the office?
You can actually designate a zone, and it'll tell you up here. You have clay, obviously, but no sand.
Despite its name, it cannot be used as a source of sand for glassmaking. However, it can be used as a source of clay.
Yep. Womp, womp, womp.
Womp, 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 womp.
I mean,
womp, 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 womp.
It's just chert.
Womp, womp, womp.
Chert. Bump, 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 bump. No, don't chop down trees. Mine.
Mine?
We're gonna go up a level.
Mine?
Whoa, that's weird looking. Maybe higher up. You know, let's not give up yet. This is red. Red is something. Oh, it's a spattering of mountain goat blood. My bad.
Turns out their footing wasn't as sure as we were led to believe.
Sure-footed as a mountain goat. This all looks like chert, doesn't it? The depot cannot get in there.
Well, we figured that out. That's good.
Thank God.
No specific deity.
Yes, just God. In general.
I'm just going to start saying that anytime that there's a reference to something religious.
Something happened. I've got to pause.
Some migrants have arrived.
Oh!
You need to build more bedrooms, Joe.
Oh. How many do I have?
I think this is the thing. I think this is the thing about Dwarf Fortress. You get so bogged down with like 8,000 minutia things that when the fort finally ends, you're like, yes, this is the best. That's why they call it that. You know, that's the fun part.
That's how you win. So you
finally, I can stop dealing with this crap.
All right, you guys are all going to be clear all labors. This is a new squad. Welcome. You're going to die. If you show up in groups of 10, you get to be in the military.
With no weapons. Hope you're good at punching stuff, guys.
Yes, this is gonna be the martial arts squad. This one. All right, so I have to do Tob Babber.
Yeah, them.
Tob Babber. You know, why don't I do this? Shop but up bop bop.
I need to turn off notifications on my Skype. I don't see them popping up for you, but they're popping up for me.
Dirk Strongbuck. I probably have them turned off.
It's a good thing.
Commit.
Tony Southcott's online. Other people were online. Oh, I keep trying to open the Skype window, and I'm watching it when you're playing the game. Woo! That's I definitely had enough sleep last night. My wife didn't almost have to go to the hospital because she couldn't get her blood sugar up.
Tiffany. What is happening?
Tiffany.
Oh, that's the jeweler. I get it now.
Oh.
Dirk Strongbuck. Babber.
Is that a real name? Did you give that name, or is that somebody's?
I just gave him that nickname, yes, because I wanted to be able to find him. In the thing, read doors. He's now this guy. So this guy goes to the... Wow. The constructive practice. Great. You people are idiots.
I kind of like that better than the creative leaps, honestly. Although I guess creative leap could be like... That sort of makes sense.
None of them are really great. Let's be honest
here.
Well,
yes, but you could have it. You'd be like, I had a creative leap. You know, like just sort of a breakthrough in creativity.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. It makes sense to me.
Look at this. They all... Well, except this guy. They all have developed incredibly low levels of hammer dwarfing. These guys are just going to be like... Okay,
have you checked kills recently?
Yep.
Okay.
Although, again, I'm...
really hoping for a vampire to come in and just...
I'm hoping for a vampire.
We could make a well, no. If we get to adventure mode, we could make a vampire eventually. I think. I've heard tell of people becoming vampires on purpose.
Oh, that's true. Actually, I definitely have heard of that.
I think you have to kill the vampire and drink its blood. Saw Horror of Dracula last night, by the way. Finished watching it. That's not a great movie, but great like vampire story. If for those of you vampire aficionados out there, really cool.
I pick up what you're putting down.
Them old hammer. You got young Christopher Lee. It's very bizarre.
Yes,
seeing him.
That is very bizarre. That's one of those. At what point was this person ever young? Sort of things.
He's not really even young there. He's sort of. I mean, maybe they grayed his hair, but he's graying at the temple. You're you're doing your hooch stuff, by the way. I don't want to distracting from that, but he's not like 20. He's at least 30 or 40 at the point that he's making Horror of Dracula back in the, I don't know, 50s. He got older, is what I'm saying.
Shocking.
I had a very interesting moment the other day where I was listening to NPR and the guy was talking about why it's irrational to be afraid of death. Like, just as a concept, he said, people. He described it like as if you're a character in a book. He says the characters in the books fear things, but they don't fear that the end of the book is coming, and they're not going to be part of the. Like, they just, they inhabit the story, and that was a really interesting way to think about it. Sorry,
Yes.
I guess that was a lame thought. It made sense to me.
Why in God's name are you talking? Yes, though. That's why you shouldn't fear death, because of Dwarf Fortress.
Because you're not going to be there anymore to fear it. Like, after you're gone, it's just there's not going to be any more
I
you.
didn't sleep much last night and is a little tangenty today.
Very sorry. I recorded this at the same time we recorded last one. If you're like, man, I hope they get away from those tangents in this next one. Nope. We sure didn't.
Anyone keeping score at home, I'd love to know how many tangents Al has been on. Silver Bells was one.
That wasn't a tangent. I just said I didn't like the song. That's not me going into like some in-depth philosophical discourse.
You shouldn't be afraid of death. I'm like, hey, should I plant plump helmets here or pigtails? And you're like, whoa, 'tis the burden of man to always be.
It was very helpful to me. I wanted to share it. I'm sorry. We'll talk about it on the podcast instead.
Why is this brown?
It's gold.
Why is this gold? Copper.
Who builds a copper floor? It's supposed to be gold. Gold.
No kidding. That's getting
gold. I like to. Oh man, that's probably not a reference people get. Never mind. I won't say that anymore.
Oh, good lord! We make a reference people wouldn't get.
Well, the singing the song from the Rumpelstiltskin record I had listened to as a child.
Of course, you
probably would not be the most relatable thing compared to singing Silver Bells, which most people have probably heard, right? I don't know. I'm not hip.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. It's just the most.
I apologize.
There's a construction. I mean, I have to move that one too. That's the bad one. So, you were singing the Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I've referenced Widgie the Whale occasionally, and that's definitely
I had a record. My mom, she probably still does, have this record that was a story of Rumpelstiltskin, and the king sings this song at the beginning about how much he likes gold. Gold, 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 I like to sing its shine. Gold, 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 I think it is divine. And so he kind of set up his character for like, man, this guy really likes gold.
Get out, really?
Yeah.
That's some
foreshadowing is what that's called, Joe. And then this guy shows up. He's like, "You like gold, huh?" Oh no! I'm sorry. The stupid miller is like, "Oh, my daughter can spin straw into gold," which is just the stupidest thing to say. Like, what is wrong with you, man? Why would you say that? The king likes gold. You're gonna go up to the king and be like, "Oh, by the way, my daughter totally spins straw into gold. She can't actually spin straw into gold. You know she can't spin straw into gold. What are you thinking?"
Wait, she can't?
No.
Oh, he was thinking he was going to get a leg up with the king, right? I was guessing that's the...
For about 5 seconds, he's... Oh, totally. Like, what was his long-term goal there?
Step 1. Tell king ridiculous lie that no one in right mind would believe.
That's like the option in The Sims. 2. Make up ridiculous story.
I remember... never mind, we're going off too many tangents. I recalled what one of the big events was in The Sims last time around. I'm excited for that interaction.
There was a tangent. Somebody mark that one down on your spreadsheet. What is this going to be now? What is this room?
Barracks for the...
Creative Leaps. No, not the Creative Leaps. What are they called?
The Concerned Practice or
something? Constructive
like
practice. Yes. That makes me think of a dental workshop.
Yes, that's exactly what we're going for. Strike terror in the hearts of plaque.
So what is your goal going forward, Joe? Because we're coming to the end of our time. What are we wanting to accomplish in the next... What do we still have to do? What's our big goals going forward? I'm just saying where it's now.
Finish the inn. That inn did not get much work here. Speaking of, I'm going to try and do some windows. They get more sand. That's really holding up the inn.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a caravan with some sand in it.
The dwarven caravan should bring sand. I yelled at them too. This isn't sand by any random ass chance, is it? Nope. Since Dogtooth's grass. Have the concerned practices be a well-oiled machine of
punching and kicking.
Of punching. Fill up this block. Maybe you can.
I think you're setting your goals too high, Joe. Like the first two things were maybe accomplishable in the next time. I don't think you're gonna have all this done. By the time you get to part 4 or 5, like it's gonna be 6 Let's Plays later, and you're gonna be like, man, I really wanted to have those constructive practices being punching and kicking guys. I guess I'll get around to that. That's how this works.
Oh no, they're gonna be. Yeah, I mean, yes, it is. What do you want me to say? Like,
I wanted you to say 2 things.
I think I have enough beds. That's. Let's count the beds. Maybe we should do that at some point.
Not now.
How many are these? 1, 2, 3.
Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Become a member over at humanechoes.com for awesome free t-shirt if you subscribe at the $20 level per month. And also access to our awesome bonus podcast with me, Joe, and the incredibly unconfident Tony Southcott.
60, 75 minus...
We're going to stop recording now.
6, 7, 8,
Comment.
88. I hate dwarves so much. Okay. Right. We're good.
Woo!